All right.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of
Don't Do That.
Don't Do That.
Right here on
16 TV.
Oh.
Wicked Wednesday.
Wicked Wednesday.
16 TV 2. Wicked
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right. So once again, we are broadcasting. This will be the norm on both channels simultaneously, so that you can get a different viewpoint on each channel. On each channel.
Yeah.
All right. So today is Wicked Wednesday, so you know we get wicked.
Wednesday. I'm sorry, that was unnecessary, but here we are.
So we are sitting here in the vault, and today we're going to talk to you about a few things.
Uh-huh.
But since Monday, on Mad as Hell Monday, I went first. We are going to get wicked.
Man, because some of this stuff is getting really, it's insane. It's
and
insane.
I'm going to tell you,
where's my little?
one of these stories that she's going to cover is near and dear to me because I bought my daughter a couple of Roblox cards.
Yeah.
My daughter plays on Roblox.
Sure does, too.
But you know what? I am going to have to inbox her mom and let her know that after this particular story hit my eardrum, there will be no more Roblox for my child. Not endorsed by me because of what's going on. And we'll cover it, Pops.
All right, so we're going to talk Roblox. Roblox. If you guys have kids, this is very, very important that you do listen to this.
Vital information.
And the main reason also is because of the simple fact of how long this has been going on. Okay, that's detrimental to the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What, Weaver, please? So now I have my handy-dandy laptop, so just give me, work with me here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now according to CBS Detroit, a new lawsuit coming out of Oakland County, Michigan, a 10-year-old girl was subjected to sexual exploitation due to lack of safety measures by the website. Now, the lawsuit was filed in California because that is exactly where the company is based. Now, alleging that the platform is a digital and real-life nightmare for kids, even though it is stated it is safe and fun for all ages. Now, the lawsuit states that the young girl was targeted by someone posing as a child and sent the child explicit photos and somehow convinced that child to send some as well. Now, the lawsuit also states that Roblox had misrepresented and deliberately concealed information about the pervasive predatory conduct that its app enables and facilitates. So the lawsuit also concludes that the platform allows its users avatars that they can create themes that use sexual activity. This will allow children to be exposed to these explicit acts that are meant for adults. Now, the attorney, Matthew Dolman with Dolman Law Group states, for nearly 2 decades, 20 years, guys, 2 decades, Roblox has provided a safe, no questions asked space for predators to roam freely amongst the very population it was created for. Children, you guys, children. This is a platform made for kids.
What the hell?
Okay. Now, Roblox's priority is putting as space for predators to roam freely. Ooh, that blinked out on me, guys. Sorry. Predators to roam freely amongst the very population it was created for. Now, putting as many users on their platform as possible to substantiate they grow from their valuation, not the safety of our children in most vulnerable communities. Now, they have faced many lawsuits alleging sexual exploitation of children. In February 2025, alleged that a 13-year-old boy from Spokane, Washington, was targeted by a child predator on Roblox, as well as Discord. Okay, they are one and the same. They are also the allegedly the center of an alleged kidnapping, where investigators believe a California man met the young girl on the platform. I know, right? Now, in the case of a child here in Michigan, she was an avid user, okay, of the app and had permission from her mother to use such app with the certainty of the app doing its job to protect the kids, right?
Right.
Now the lawsuit alleges that the company made recent child safety changes, such as removing the ability for users to message others outside of games on the app for children under 13. For only children under 13. Okay, let that sink in. And giving parents a separate dashboard to monitor their child's account. But apparently it doesn't stop them from messaging the children outside of the games. The lawsuit states Roblox has left a child predator's blueprint for finding children on the application intact, since predators have always found children by playing games. They always have. That's nothing new. They know that children that will frequent, because that is nothing new. We all know kids are always on games, especially now.
Yeah.
The platform has also failed to address core issues like the app's refusal to require parental consent to make an account. Your kids can get an account and you don't even have to worry about it. Now, what really, really, really pisses me off is this right here. Where is it? Now, a popular Roblox, now if you guys are familiar with a Roblox user by the name of Schlep, was reportedly sent a cease and desist letter.
What, was he found out to be a bad guy?
No, not at all.
Oh, he was
cease and desist letter by them after posting videos detailing his investigation and exposure of alleged child predators on the platform. So the YouTuber states that his work led to the arrest of several nasty people. However, the excuse of it is that he violated their rules specifically by engaging in simulated child endangerment chats and interfering with the platform's official reporting and moderation systems. They defend this actions by stating that their safety policies prohibit vigilante actions regardless of the intentions, as it can make it unsafe. Are you serious right now? Do I not see the results of how to catch a predator?
Dude.
Or catching a predator. You know, the old one where people will get online, pose as kids, and catch these predators, right? But because they ended up catching how many high maintenance people got in trouble?
This sounds a lot like that part when they say the Trump administration went from protecting the kids to protecting the people that touch the kids.
Real fast,
didn't they?
But then again,
because
this has been going on for quite some time.
This isn't the Trump administration, but it sounds like
a lot like it.
A lot like the people that's in it, because they do the same thing.
You are allowing predators on your site. Period. You are obviously not doing your job, because some random person is the person that's going on there and finding these people.
The people that need to be exposed, that are touching children, that are doing bad things to our youth,
need to be publicly shamed.
They need to be publicly shamed.
We deserve to know who they are.
They need to be put on an island, and we need to blow up the island. If you're touching kids,
you have no business here on Earth, bro.
That is a bad dude right there. That's a bad dude. Touching kids?
Really, bro?
Bro.
Disgusting and distasteful.
That's
in many ways.
That's why somebody sent the government on summer vacation. I mean, allegedly. In my opinion, I have to say in my opinion and allegedly, or you get in trouble. But in my opinion, I think that they protect people that touch kids because
they're on it.
They touch kids.
Right down to the Democrats that are even trying to keep it Okay, because I know y'all out there too, because y'all voted not to impeach this man.
I feel like the Democrats that didn't.
What does he have on y'all?
Bingo.
What does he have on you?
Bingo.
Are you on the files? Are you too?
Or
because we want to get rid of your ass too.
Do you just want to be reelected and continue to have the power that you have and the lifestyle that you live? Would that be the motivation?
Facts. Go ahead, sir.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Let me hit that one time. I'll pass it right back.
One time for the one time.
All right. One time for the one time. Shout out to House of Dank.
Absolutely. My bad, y'all. And the last one that was also House of Dank, Web Weaver. I'm sorry, guys. Got a lot going on here.
Now, I'm going to touch on some things. And I just want y'all to ride with me.
Rock with it.
Hung from trees by our necks. Beaten and beheaded. Segregated and stereotyped. It is a well-known fact that if you're black, you are way more likely to get pulled over. It's called racial profiling.
Facts.
Dr. Martin Luther King died April 4th, 1968. Gunned down. Malcolm X died February 21st, 1965. Gunned down. In 1865, 60 years ago, 60 years ago is when Malcolm X and Brother Martin were taken from us. Now,
my parents were alive, FYI.
Now, in 1865, let's drop back 100 years. In 1865 was a busy year. Blacks were given the right to be free of slavery, and that meant the birth of the Ku Klux Klan and Jim Crow laws.
Can't let my slaves be gone. Gonna get rid of them somehow then.
In 1865, when they abolished slavery, the birth of the Ku Klux Klan, because they were so pissed off that they didn't have their slaves anymore.
They slaves no more, y'all.
And then Jim Crow laws to make sure that they kept us down. This led to the atrocities that are still committed today, because Klan members, they just got slicker. They don't wear white hoods anymore. They wear police uniforms and ice badges. Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle is known as War Machine. He is a decorated actor. But he started out as Rocket, a gangbanger. Colors. Lawrence Fishburne has been Perry White, has been the voice of the Silver Surfer, has been Morpheus.
Iconic.
From The Matrix.
Iconic.
And even Bill Foster, Giant Man, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, in Ant-Man, right?
I think I know.
Okay. But he started out in King of New York, where he killed a cop that was played by Wesley Snipes. And one of the lines in the movie with Christopher Walken, a very good movie by the way, mind you, one of his lines that was weaved into the narrative was, "You want some chicken, nigga?" As he shot the cop. As I want to say that these stereotypes are drilled in our head. These stereotypes of Cuba Gooding Jr. screaming for Ricky in Boys in the Hood. These stereotypes of the Cosby Show not even being seen as realistic when it was pitched to the networks. And do you want to know why they said it was unrealistic when they pitched it to the networks? The networks said,
because the dad's in the home. There's no gangbangers. There's no drugs. There's no killing. There's no alcohol. There's nothing to take away from your mind. They educated you.
They said, wait a minute.
They showed you can evolve.
And if you think this is racist, then okay. Go ahead and think it's racist. But the homie Godfrey does it all the time.
Oh my God, I love him.
So I'm going to say.
I love him.
What do you mean? What do you mean here? You're saying that the dad's home. He's home, right? Okay. Yeah. The whole family's together? Wait a minute. Okay, so where's the drugs? No drugs? They're not in the ghetto? Wait a minute. What do you mean he's a doctor? He's a doctor?
What I just said.
But Bill! He's black. What? Bill, come on. Come on, man. You
Right.
gotta be realistic. The mother is a lawyer.
Right.
And she's black as well? Bill, how am I supposed to sell this? This doesn't sound real. Come on, you gotta give me something to work with here.
God forbid. Again, like I said, you
So
be
then-
educated.
Then we have the young man that was on Cam Newton because of these type of stereotypes, because of a very good actor in Lorenz Tate, who to this day and will always be, no matter what he does, Love Jones and everything else, no matter what he does as Councilman Tate on Power, which you did a great job, brother. You are a phenomenal actor.
Yes,
you are a phenomenal actor.
Don't ever
but
let
the
anybody
point
say
I
that.
want to make is,
They made him into a scam.
regardless, he will always be known as O-Dog. Regardless, and you can look this up, I thought this was hilarious and disgusting all at the same time. There's an actor. He's a Latino actor. His real name is Hector.
Hector!
But in almost every movie he plays in, do you want to know what his name is?
Stick with the stereotype.
Hector. Now, I don't know if that's his request, but I'm sure he's a good enough actor to be able to answer to another name since he is an actor, right? They make his name Hector and everything. He pretty much plays the same role in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we had the young man on Cam Newton breaking into tears, because he's sick of having to play a thug, of having to play someone that's rough and rowdy and ruly all the time, because that's the way they want you to look at us.
Yeah. Thugs.
Thugs.
Uneducated.
So when we take over DC and we say we're getting rid of the crime and we're getting rid of the criminals, and you see us bag up a bunch of black people, it tracks. Right? It tracks.
Tracks.
So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I'm saying.
Let's go right into this one.
So now we can,
Because, you know,
I just want you to think about that.
we have, as I have always stated at the end of each one, I have a young lady by the name of Takia Young. Miss Young was a 20-year-old mother of 2 young children, ages 6 and 3, and she was pregnant at the time of the murder and was due on November of 2023. She was 6 months at the time. Now, in August of 2024, accused of shoplifting alcohol at a local Kroger in Blendon Township, Ohio, This occurred around 6:30 p.m. One of the officers went on the driver's side. One of the officers was directly in front of the car. I would definitely say that is not a safe spot to be standing in the first place, and that's right in front of the vehicle. I'm sorry, I think that's quite stupid. That's my personal opinion again. Now, her vehicle was sitting in a handicapped spot with no plate, 4-door Lexus sedan. Her vehicle is sitting in a, they stood there with their guns drawn immediately and yelling at her to get out of the vehicle. They do this instead of de-escalating the situation, and obviously frightened, she is yelling at them that she did not steal anything. After about a minute of yelling at her and not trying to kill the situation, she turned the wheel away from the officer and tried to leave. And Officer Connor Grubb fired a single shot into the windshield and killing Miss Young and her unborn child. Apparently, within 10 seconds of the shooting, they called emergency services and used a trauma kit, and all that done within 2 minutes of the murder. A passerby that was an ER doctor tried to help, but sadly, the mother and child was dead at the hospital due to the injuries she had received. Ohio, as well as many other places, like to use things such as Marsy's Law to withhold information from the public, such as officers' names and information during so-called looking intos. It seems to be a big trend with them to use victims' rights statutes to shield identities of officers involved in horrendous situations such as this. Now, before everyone gets up in arms about the liquor that, however, was found, okay, there was liquor found. Yes, she did steal the liquor. But by no means should anyone have their life taken from them over petty theft. And to be completely honest with you, feel like your life is threatened at any moment, why on earth would you stand in front of a vehicle that is still running and think at all that it is a good idea? She also attempted to go around the officer. By no means should there have been a one-kill shot for something like that. Anyone with good sense and a brain would never stand in front of a vehicle knowing that there is an absolute possibility that someone would try and drive off. On August 13th of 2024, Officer Connor Grubb was charged with murder, manslaughter, and assault for the killing. June 18th, 2025, they just now took him off paid leave and no longer looks at him as an officer.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait.
Yes. Now, see, mind you, so far what I have gotten is that export reports for the case are due by September 2nd of 2025. The trial is still going. The sentencing is still going. He has not been convicted yet. He's only been charged.
Do y'all remember what I was talking about on another episode when I was saying how you keep poking the bear and poking the bear and poking the bear and trying to start something? Like, what
Now, by all means, okay,
Hey, leave.
Was she guilty of stealing liquor? Yes, because we all know there's going to be people in the comments talking, well, she stole the liquor. We know this.
She deserved it.
Okay, but absolutely by no means necessary. Did that young woman of the age of 21 years old with 2 kids and 1 on the way, should she have lost her fucking life?
All right.
Would you honestly stand in front of the vehicle? Okay, with the vehicle on. Knowing that the situation is dire, you're not even trying to de-escalate the situation.
You're not trying to shoot at
You're
the tires
ramping it
or
up.
nothing.
You're not trying to shoot at the tires. You're standing in front of the vehicle.
You're not willing to just call it a loss because it was just some liquor. Even if you don't shoot the tires out.
You
and
have
stop
the
it.
ability.
You're willing to go to
you have
kill
the
her
ability
first.
with camera footage to be able to identify this woman. This woman did not deserve to die, and her child, you were all about the fetus, right? You guys all make me really, really sick to my stomach.
It's not making sense. It's not adding up.
Because at the end of the day, I understand she's guilty of stealing the liquor. Oh my God, she stole. Oh.
But the punishment don't.
But the punishment does not, an absolute not, go for that. Anyways, thanks again for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and get notified for each and every time we drop new content for 16TV and 16TV2. Thanks again for joining me. I welcome y'all to see us again on Epic Fridays. See you again. Peace out.